like to yell that out at home and wake up anybody in your house who isn't up yet. Over you to Kim and Josh and Annabelle. Thanks.
Good morning, everyone, boys and girls. So, we've got something exciting for you today, and like Simon has said, we'd love you to be involved at home. So when you hear me say, "But Joseph kept trusting in God," you can say that as loud as you want on the top of your voices. Once, there was a boy named Joseph. Joseph loved his family. Joseph loved his dad. He especially loved all the special treatment that he got, like this brand new coat, stylish, colourful. But his brothers didn't like this at all. One day, they threw him into a well and sold him to slave traders, who took him to Egypt and sold him to Potiphar. Things looked bad for Joseph. But Joseph kept trusting in God. While he was a slave, he did a very good job. He did such a good job that Potiphar made Joseph the head of all his household. But then something terrible happened. Joseph was falsely accused of stealing from his boss and stealing his boss's wife. But Joseph said, "No, it wasn't me." But it was too late. Off he went to prison. Things looked bad. But even in jail, Joseph kept trusting in God. And guess what? While he was in prison, Joseph did such a good job of helping keeping the place clean and also looking after the other prisoners that the jailer gave him a promotion, head of the prisoners. Also in prison was the king's wine taster. One night he had a strange dream. Joseph helped him by telling him the dream meant he would soon be free. All Joseph asked of him was, "Don't forget me." Don't forget me. But the winemaker did for 2 years. Things looked bad for Joseph, but Joseph kept trusting in God. One day, the king of Egypt had a dream. At last, the winemaker remembered Joseph. Joseph could help the king. Joseph was taken out of prison. Joseph told the king what the dream meant. 7 years of really good food and harvest. 7 years of drought and famine. Joseph said the king needs to collect all the food he can. Joseph says, "Now." The king said, "Joseph, you're in charge."
Joseph, you're in charge.
And so, Joseph saved Egypt. He gave food to everybody who asked. And when his brothers ran out of food, Joseph even saved them too. When things looked bad, you can say this with me at home, Joseph kept trusting in God. And God used his faith to save everybody. Boys and girls, when things look bad for you, keep trusting in Jesus. Because God has promised to look after you, just like he did for Joseph. He can use even the bad times to make good things happen. Thank you, boys and girls.
All right, at home, a round of applause for the Mason family. Or